How you guys doing? This is Dragon 6 Golf doing a YouTube video review. Today we're reviewing the video called Luke is Coming to Book of Boba Fett by Star Wars Theory. I love this guy. He's so knowledgeable. He does voiceovers and stuff like that too. But Book of Boba Fett this season, I was expecting great things. But to be honest, it hasn't been all that. So as a kid, knowing Boba Fett from Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and even from Mandalorian season 2, Boba Fett's a bad, you know what, and so I've been kind of let down. But watch all the episodes. I'll give it a chance. But this last one with Mando, it was pretty awesome. So let's check out this video.
In the last episode, we saw an episode all about the Mandalorian, and oddly enough, I found it to be the best episode yet. However, of course, this is the Book of Boba Fett, so I am looking forward to it picking back up with Boba. Now, for today's video, I'd like to discuss how we're going to see Luke and what it could mean going forwards. So Din tells Fennec that he'll help Boba out once he visits.
Now, sometimes I wonder if this guy from Star Wars Theory gets insight. Like, how does he know? I suspect Luke is coming in too, but he's so confident he's going to be coming in. If he does, it'd be awesome. But I just wonder where he gets his information from, and how do you get the footage? And how I don't know. If you guys know, leave me a comment.
It's Grogu, and this means that we're probably going to see Luke and Grogu together.
Baby Yoda.
Now, I have a couple predictions for how this is going to go. Now, of course, Luke is going to be training Grogu, and it could be, firstly, on the forest moon of Endor, which would be really cool to see again, especially if Vader's helmet was preserved somewhere there by Luke. Maybe he has a shrine, or he has a hut, or something. This would...
Good point, because, yeah, I was about to say that. How did Kylo Ren get a hold of Darth Vader's burnt helmet? Interesting.
Help us to understand how Kylo Ren got it. So anyways, these two possibilities for how I think we'll see Luke and
I'm sorry, y'all. Baby Yoda, Grogu, he's cute. My daughter, 5 years old, she loves the heck out of Baby Yoda. She got Baby Yoda blankets, toys, clothes. I like the fact that that's another way that her and I bond. My brother and I had a bond with Star Wars. My older son and I have a bond, and now my youngest have a bond, all because of Yoda. Well, Grogu
again are either Din goes to them somewhere where they're training, Force Moon of Endor, Tython, who knows, wherever it could be. And perhaps even with more Force-sensitive children, like some sort of a Jedi class. And maybe Luke doesn't have just himself teaching, but also Cal Kestis, as we saw BD in the previous episode. Which, of course, probably wasn't the same BD droid in Jedi Fallen Order. However, it does sort of open the possibility that, hey, who else is BD known to be with? Cal Kestis. I'll get more into that later.
I'm not too familiar with the video games.
Training somewhere, or what I'd love to happen as well, equally.
I think his new ship, the Naboo Speeder, whatever you call it, that is pretty cool. I love how they make you think that Grogu's going to be in the back right here. I hope he is, but it's awesome how he's got space for it. It's going to be a big change, though, because they're used to sitting together kind of in the same space. So, he may be back there. He may be up there with him. I don't know. But it's going to be pretty cool. Also, it's going to be cool to see what kind of armor that Grogu gets.
Or maybe even a little more. Luke comes to Din aboard the Millennium Falcon with Han and Leia. I think if that happens, the world would be filled with tears, and drought wouldn't really be a thing anymore. This is the one thing I feel like was really missing in the sequel trilogy. Among some other things, this wasted opportunity of Luke, Han, and Leia getting back together one last time was something that I was really hoping to see. And now sadly, of course, it'll never happen with Carrie's untimely passing. However, with technology, just like they did in Rogue One,
I'm sorry, y'all. It looks fake, but it looks good.
For the story,
it looks pretty good
by bringing them all together.
I understand
Carrie's
why
daughter
they did it.
played her at the end of Rogue One, and it worked pretty well for the scene, so it could happen. We just need Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford together. Now, either
I don't think Harrison
option would
Ford
be
wants
something
to
that I would love
do
to
anything
see.
Star Wars
Before we
anymore.
continue, let me know in the comments which
Look at his little
option
hand,
you
y'all.
like more. With the showing of this BD droid, I think
That's
this
cool
could
how
mean we will
the
see
droid
other
helps
Jedi
Mando
Knights or
figure out where it
Masters
goes.
training with Luke. Perhaps helping him train his new class of students. Maybe Cal could be helping Luke on his journey to find as many Force sensitives hidden in the galaxy as possible. It would make sense continuity-wise, of course, as Cal was on this mission to find these beings at the end of Jedi Fallen Order. So I think it could make a lot of sense
I
if we
might
see
have to
him
play
or
this game.
heard about him from Luke. Leia could be one of the students as well, and I feel like Grogu will take well to Leia.
So I don't read all the novels. I've read a couple, but I've heard that Leia was just as powerful, if not more powerful than Luke was. That'd be interesting to see the training, which we got to see a little bit of, but how they train together. That'd be interesting to see.
She always was very good with little creatures, much like Wicket. Now, I think while the Mandalorian sees little baby Yoda, he'll show Luke the Darksaber and a training session will ensue.
That would
Luke
be
will
awesome.
show him how to use the saber, and we could get a full-on Jedi training moment like in the prequels and the originals. Luke could tell Mando about who trained him in lightsaber combat, and if you didn't know, Yoda trained him. There are deleted scenes on YouTube, never before seen and cut from The Empire Strikes Back, where Yoda is on Luke's back on Dagobah, and he's instructing him how to wield his father's blue lightsaber, Anakin's lightsaber. I believe while Mando learns how to use the Darksaber from Luke, maybe Luke knows a little.
I'm a little anxious to see why Darksaber is so heavy to Din Djarin. Like, I think he's worthy. Maybe he just doubts himself. I don't know. I don't know much about it, but yeah, I hope Luke can clarify that with him and help him figure out how to wield it like a real weapon, something that's not too heavy for him.
A little bit about Mandalorians too, and we can get his perspective on the saber as well. We'll also get a sense of Luke's journey with Grogu as we head into the Mandalorian Season 3, as we know for sure that Mando is going to Mandalore to visit the live springs beneath the mines, which are all but destroyed now. And he must do this in order to redeem himself to become a Mandalorian again for showing his face and taking his helmet off. Now, other than that, we don't really know much else about Season 3 or where it'll end up, so I think seeing Luke will also give us some insight on his journey and how that could intersect with Mando's journey at some point in Season 3. As for Cal Kestis, he'd probably be close to 40 years old,
I'm not sure when
and I think he
Season
would
3
be
comes
perfect
up, but
to
I
help
can't
Luke
wait.
find remaining
Can't
Jedi
wait.
in the galaxy. As for Ahsoka, well,
And when's
I don't
her
think
series
Luke has
coming
met
out?
her yet, and if he has, I hope we get to
Ahsoka's
see
one
their
of my
first
favorite
interaction
Jedi.
in a flashback or something, or just show us fresh, as I'm sure their campfire stories about Anakin would be very emotional to witness, especially Luke telling Ahsoka how Anakin was redeemed and how he died the hero like he always was, as she knew him to be before Order 66. And
That was a very sad Clone Wars series where Ahsoka walked away from the Jedi Order. I understand why she did it, because they did not give her the benefit of the doubt of what she didn't do. Anakin was very sad. Maybe that was a piece of him turning to the dark side as well, because the Jedi Order turning on his Padawan was almost like a reflection of him too.
another thing I'd love to see is maybe Luke talking about the Darksaber and how its crystal is perhaps different than regular lightsabers. Why is it wielded so much heavier or differently from other sabers? Now, at the end of the day, I don't see Luke going back with Mando to help him on Boba's quest. I don't think Luke will be in the rest of the show, sadly. Rather, a cameo, perhaps before the last episode, so in episode 6.
I'm okay with just a cameo, because if you think about it, Darth Vader is such a good character, but he's not on camera very much. They have a lot of lines that kind of makes him mysterious, mystique, and I kind of hope they do that with Luke. I hope they show him here and there, but I hope they keep him, like, there's some things we want to know, but they don't give us. I think dropping clues like that keeps me interested in Star Wars.
6. And look, episode 6 of the original trilogy and episode 6 of the Book of Boba Fett, I think would be the perfect time for Luke to appear.
I
And
like
of
how they
course,
did
this
episode
one's
6
directed
together.
by Dave Filoni. And the little cherry on the cake here is that the actor who played the deepfake version of Luke Skywalker in the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian was actually the pilot in the other X-Wing next to Carson Teva
that is cool.
in the last episode. So I mean, hey, he's back. They figured might as well just use him. That's my thought process, at least. I'm very excited for episode 6. I think it could be absolutely emotional and beautiful and amazing. And I'm very hopeful that we'll get to see Luke Skywalker once again. And maybe not just an action sequence, but, you know, learn a lot from him and the things he has to say about the Jedi.
I feel the same. We don't need action.
What he's really been up to these last 5 years. And maybe we'll even see Anakin as a Force ghost show up. I mean, I'd go bonkers, you know, that'd be crazy. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. There's nobody better than Dave Filoni to give us a Luke Skywalker cameo. So I'm very happy he's directing episode 6. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Thanks, Star Wars Theory Guy. I can't wait for the next 2 episodes. Now, even though Boba Fett's not exactly what I thought it would be, yeah, it had some good things in it. You know, the Sarlacc pit, we know how he got out. The training with the Tuskens was pretty cool. But anyway, Star Wars Theory Guy, I like your video here. Please let my video stay up. But thanks for watching my video review. This is Dragon 6 Golf.